Talking about good morning.
Good morning.
We are going to be talking to Cassandro about well, what's it called? Lucha Future.
Lucha Future,
which is a show.
masked wrestling in UK.
Masked wrestling. Well, it seems a terrible shame to have a mask on when you've got that fabulous makeup.
Well, some of them really works because they're very ugly, so they cover themselves. But
it's a huge sport in Mexico.
Yeah, it's like a religion in Mexico. It's the second biggest sport after soccer, and we have the diversity of women, midgets, exoticos. That's where I come in. It's like the Liberace of the Lucha Libre, and then we have the whole masked men.
Let me introduce Andy Wood as well, because it doesn't seem fair to have you sat there, even though you're not quite so spectacularly dressed. You're the promoter here in the UK. Cassandro, can we just have a quick look? Would you mind standing up so we can see the whole outfit? So it's kind of, you've got some tights on with kind of red underpants on the outside.
Oh, careful, because your microphone. Look at you. You look amazing. Now, is this the sort of?
This is what I come out with.
Oh my goodness me!
I wrestle inside the ring.
Like a kind of a mankini.
Yeah.
It is a mankini, and we've lost our microphone. Are you going to put your coat back on?
While we sort out Cassandro's outfit.
Before we talk to you, let's talk to somebody that you have helped do this sort of thing.
Okay.
It's Jack Black in Nacho Libre. Here we go.
Now, Cassandro, tell us a little bit. I mean, the movie obviously brought a lot of people's attention to the sport. Did you train Jack Black? Or
I helped him out in doing the casting for the wrestlers in Los Angeles, back in America.
Did you appear in the film?
No, I did not.
Oh, no.
Now, this is you doing a bit of training. Tell us a little bit about this.
This is me and one of the legends of Lucha Future in Mexico, Blue Demon Jr. And this is we doing an interview here as we got into London Tuesday, and that's just part of our skills. You know, we in Lucha Libre, in Mexican Lucha Libre, we have the whole diversity. We're high-flying, acrobatic, and very skilled, talented, wrestling different styles. That differs. It's very different from any like WWE or the British wrestling.
Yeah. Now, we've been talking throughout the program actually this morning about how height can work for you or against you. Now, you're not a tall man. No.
No, I'm not.
But your power is...
But the skills of wrestling is also in the brains. You gotta know how to, you know, the skills is how to throw a guy that's 7 feet tall. And those are the easiest ones to deal with.
Right.
But when you get on the top ropes as well, then you're very high. I mean, that's a large part of Lucha Future, is that sheer acrobatic quality to it, and with people flying through the ropes, leaping across the top of the ring, and that's very much a part of...
Andy, quite a lot of people in the UK, when they think of wrestling, do hark back to, I don't know, Big Daddy,
the glory days,
and Giant Haystacks, and people like that. But this feels like... Is it close to that, or is it? I'm not quite sure.
It's got elements of that. I mean, it's got elements of other things. We have live Mexican musicians playing with them. There's a big Mexican food and drink thing going on around it as well. But yeah, I mean, some of the skills are quite similar. But I think what the Mexican wrestlers have, they're sort of younger, harder, faster, very high-flying acrobats.
And this is a new generation. Lucha Future is now this new concept of Mexican wrestling, coming from very young guys that are very talented from Mexico, and they use a high-flying, and their costumes are very beautiful, and the people are just gonna love it. It's matinees too. It's for all ages. There is no
limits.
What's you got a specialist move, haven't you? The lip lock. What's that?
Oh, give me a kiss right here.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, give me a kiss.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Yes, just give me a kiss right here. That's like
Okay. So, something tells me you normally do it a bit more. You probably go for more.
Of course, but okay, this is breakfast time, so...
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, but I got a lot of I've been wrestling for 23 years. I just turned 41, and I'm one of the first exoticos to become a world champion. Look at him.
Charlie's cheek. Oh.
I'm just delighted to be here in UK, and we're going to do this tour, and hopefully everybody come and join us, please. We have matinees.
I just want to ask it because, you know, people think of wrestlers as macho and not necessarily wearing a lot of makeup, but you are dressed, you know, you are you like to look more female and feminine with your
hair? I'm an open gay person, you know, and coming from where I come from a very machista culture in Mexico, you know, and I went through a lot of discrimination and rejection, and the childhood that I had is very, you know, talking about childhood, you know, sexual, physical, verbal abuse, you know, wrestling has helped me a lot during my 23 years. And now there's even a documentary of Cassandro Exotico, and hopefully we'll have it in Lucha Future. But we have open many doors. We've come a long ways. Today, people, it's not about them accepting me, it's about me accepting me. And whatever happened to those homophobics, I didn't do nothing.
It's been lovely seeing you here this morning. Thank you for the little makeup job there.
Yeah. And Randy, thank you so much for joining us, but you don't really get a word in, do you? Because,
no. But it's all on luchafuture.com.
Yeah.
All about Lucha Viva Mexico.
Right. Charlie, do you want to wear that?
Come on, Charlie. Come on.
No, we'll try that later.
And one for me.
Just remind, tour starts 24th of June at the Roundhouse before going to Gateshead then. Right.
Absolutely lovely to talk to you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Neil Diamond's going to be here in a few minutes' time. Who knows what he